guys, it's Kelly, and I wanted to give you this tidbit today. Something to consider, something to ponder, something to look at. So every day when we get up and we go out into our day, we all have something that we're trying to do, or trying to accomplish. And that's different for everybody. Maybe you're trying to just pay your bills. Maybe you're trying to build a business. Maybe you're trying to better yourself in some way. Maybe you're just trying to get by. Maybe you're trying to get approval or recognition. Whatever it is for you, think of how much energy you've been putting into that. Think of all of the years you've been trying to figure it out and keep working and striving to get what it is you think you need. That thing is that feels like it's just ahead, you're almost there, but it's always been just ahead and almost there for the past 5 years, the past 10 years, the past 15 years. What if we were supposed to figure it out that way? If we were going to get it that way, that thing that we've been looking for, wouldn't we have found it by now? Wouldn't we have gotten it by now? Wouldn't people in general be a lot happier if to get what we wanted if the right way was to just go out into the world and work and work and work and work and work and work and work? Wouldn't people be happier now? Wouldn't more people be fulfilled and have what they want? Probably. So what if maybe, just maybe, there's a different way? What if maybe the very thing that you have been running from, which is looking at all the parts of you in here that feel inadequate, that feel small, that feel not good enough, that feel incapable, that feel stupid, that feel ugly, that feel less than. What if those pieces were the very pieces that were actually going to get us what we wanted? So hang with me here. So if it's not by going out into the world and striving and struggling to get and to change ourselves and to change our career and try to appear a different way, what if it was actually, and I'll say it again, to face the parts of us that we have spent our entire life trying not to see, trying not to feel, and making sure by no circumstance anybody else could see either. So all those ways that we guard ourselves, all those ways that we armor ourselves, all the facades that we put up to try to appear a certain way are just to cover up our deepest wounds. So what if instead of feeling inadequate or less than inside, what if instead of just buying more things and getting a better paying job to make yourself feel adequate, what if you just looked inside at that piece of you, at that wound, wherever it lives in your system, and what if you just healed that? Does that make a little bit more sense? Or the part of you that feels, when you think about having no money and the fact that maybe you feel like there's nothing you can do about it and how frustrated and overwhelmed you are at that, what if you could just, instead of going out into the world and trying to fix it, because if that was going to work, it would have worked by now. What if you could just feel it inside your body at where that pain and that aggravation and that just feeling of helplessness or hopelessness lives? And what if you could heal that? Because ultimately, we're out there in the world trying to do something to fix a problem so we can get from one feeling state to another feeling state, right? So we can get from feeling helpless to powerful. We can go from feeling inadequate to validated. We can go from feeling poor or impoverished to abundance. But what if we could just, instead of wasting all of our energy trying to figure it out with our mind out in the world, what if we could just heal that part of us? Doesn't that make more sense? And then you could use all that energy that you've been using to fix your life. You could use that energy to create what it is you want to create. Create for the sheer freaking joy of creation, whatever your creation might be. The pure joy of it. This is actually what the ancient texts taught. They just didn't necessarily give us how-to instructions. So I invite you to think about that. And I invite you to explore, to first feel that you actually do feel that in your body. So think about that thing that you've been trying to fix and say, okay, imagine it's your body that you've been trying to fix, or your money that you've been trying to fix, and say to yourself, what if this continues for another 10 years? You feel that hit your body somewhere? That's where all of that lives. When you start to work on that and heal that through, well, there are lots of different ways to do it. I won't get into them in this video, but when you can just sit with yourself and begin to heal that, you've taken all that energy that you've been trying to use out in the world to fix it, and you just healed it in a matter of minutes, in a matter of days. Something that could have taken you 10 years to fix, or more, maybe 30, maybe 40, because maybe you're still freaking working on it. Try this out, try it on. Turn around, look inward to everything that you've been running from, to face your own demons, not to battle them or push them away, but to embrace them with love, because that's ultimately what they want. They want to be healed, and they need your attention and your awareness to do that. And that, my friends, is how you heal your entire life and get your life force back to create things that you actually want to create, so you can enjoy your time on this planet. So that's all. If you'd like help with that, of course, that's what I do. That's what I teach. Visit me at www.kellymlibby.com, and I will see you on the next video. Bye.